Do y'all ever feel like you're like right there with your decor, like finishing up a space, but you just don't have the right something, like something's just missing? Do you ever feel like your space is just coming together but it's missing something? So that's how I feel with my living room, especially with me getting together downstairs. I love the way that looks. It's was starting to come together, but I feel like my living room is just missing something. It's just missing out. It just feels so empty and cold and bare. While I do love the decor pieces that I do have in there, I feel like it's just missing. So I've been doing a little online shopping and I found this velvet swivel chair from the at-home store, and they did not have it at the at-home store in my area, so I had to drive an hour away to go look at it because I didn't want to blind purchase it. I wanted to make sure, that I loved it, that I liked it, and no longer are the days where I'm just like purchasing things just because I want to fill a space. I do want to make sure I like it. I don't want to like hate it or like regret it. So I would much rather one of my spaces looking empty instead of just filling the space. So I think I kind of matured along those lines with the home decor and just really finding pieces that really speaks to me and that could be, while still affordable, because I do want to make sure that it's affordable, but still finding pieces that I will love, that will last, and it's also timeless. So I drove out to the at-home store. I'm getting ready to walk in and see, what they have to offer, and definitely check out the chair. Hopefully it's like perfect. I wouldn't bring it home today because I don't have any space in my car, but I can always go back or get an order. That's half the battle. So let's go ahead and look into the store and see what they got. I'm super excited. At home usually has like really good pieces, so yeah, they be coming through. So let's go ahead and see what they got. I made my way to the at-home store, and y'all, I just love the at-home store. Like, it has like the best pieces, but for the most part really affordable. I loved all the Christmas decor. I had to come and check it out even though we weren't looking for Christmas decor. I had to go see what they had. I was loving the Christmas trees, and I love the really cute festive Christmas decor. I love the little candy cane and the gingerbread houses and the gingerbread man. It was the cutest, so I had to stop and check those out before we actually went to go look for the chairs. Such a girly girl, and pink is one of my favorite colors, and I kind of like secretly want to do like a pink Christmas. So every time I see pink Christmas decor, I'm always like drawn over there to it just to kind of check it out and see what it's hitting for. I love these black and white vases. I thought they would look really good on like a table or like a nice credenza or something, but they kind of reminded me of urns, and it wasn't it for me. Love the olive trees, so nice. You can never go wrong with too much greenery. That's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to find the marble pieces, y'all. I wanted to get this so bad, but I'm like, okay, do I really need it? Do I really want it? I couldn't really figure out what I would do with it. I think it's like a candle holder, but would be super cute as like a jewelry dish. These little bowls were so nice too. I can see adding in some moss or something like that. And the tortoise print, anything is always a hit. Now the rugs, I felt like I found like the perfect rugs. This one was it for me, but I was kind of disappointed because they only had size 7 by 10, and I think I would need like a 9 by 12, but I thought this would be perfect for the living room just to add in that texture and some color. They had a really good selection for accent chairs. I mean, and really decent prices as well. So if you are in the market for, accent chairs, stools, bar stools, definitely check them out if you have one in your area. Now, y'all know how I feel about a good boucle chair. this was perfect. I wasn't even in the market for one or even, you know, coming to look at it, but I had to pull that thing out and see what it was hitting for. I had to check it out, sit on it. I would love this like in my bedroom or something like that. A nice little cozy corner, little number. Very, very nice. And then I stumbled across the chair I was obsessing over online. I was starting to think that they didn't have it and we was gonna have some problems. But I absolutely loved it. I was now starting to question like, okay, is it tall enough? Like, is it big enough for the living room? It was very comfortable. Like I said, I love the swivel of it, but it had me questioning like everything now. It kind of again felt like a bedroom chair, like the boucle one. So I didn't know if that was like the right decision. It was the best choice, but I absolutely loved it. The price was, I think, maybe like $3.99. Not a bad price, but I don't think that it was what I actually wanted for the space for the living room. The square one with trying to find the perfect accent chair. It wasn't a total waste. I did enjoy my trip to the at-home store, but it's time to look for something else. And now we are at the Baltimore Museum of Art. And y'all, everything was just so beautiful here. I appreciated the art, the uniqueness. That was really scary. I didn't know what that was, but I just love the uniqueness of it. So much culture, so much history, and I just really enjoyed myself. I want to add this. I like this green pillow. I had brought it up from downstairs. I'm thinking like maybe just these two. I don't know. I feel like I need like a cream. Maybe like So I'm back from the at-home store and I am back from the museum. My birthday is Thursday, December 4th, and I decided to just start like celebrating early. I will be the big 4-0. So I decided to just like start doing things that I really enjoy. And recently I discovered my love for museums. So I'm like, you know what, Le'Veon? Start going to places that you love, that you would enjoy. So I did that. Thursday, which is my actual birthday, I will be going to the Glenstone Museum. It's like this beautiful architectural museum. I went there this summer, but I felt like I didn't really take advantage of like everything that they had to offer. I want to go back and just soak it all in. So I'll be doing that. Yeah, so cheers to 40. So I went to the at-home store and I was looking for that velvet swivel chair that I told y'all about. And I actually loved it, but I kind of think that it may be too short. Now that I'm looking at the living room, it may not be, but I was thinking that the chairs, it may be too short. And now I'm actually thinking that I want to do like a green. Y'all know how I love like a nice olive green. So I don't know about the chairs, but I'm going to continue to look, you know, for something that speaks to me. So let me show y'all what I did to the living room. I did have it this way before, and then I changed it around. Y'all know how I change stuff around, but I changed it around because I'm like, it just did not like make sense, you know, because it wasn't facing the TV. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. All right, so this is what I did. I'm trying to hurry up because it was raining all freaking day long, and I finally got a little bit of sunlight. So I want to hurry up and, you know, show y'all while I got some good light. So I changed the couch this way. Like I said, I had it facing this way, facing the TV, but I didn't really want the TV to be like the focal point. So yeah, so that's why I always kind of like change it back, because I'm like, it doesn't really make sense, but things don't need to make sense. But that's why I wanted to get the two swivel chairs right here, so it will kind of be a little bit more cohesive. So yeah, I switched up the pillows a little bit. So we were going to put the Christmas tree up here, so I did change, well, I did take the large olive tree that I had in that corner, and I loved it in that corner, but I also loved it, let me show y'all real quick. I also love it right here in the dining room. So I'm like, it's gonna have to stay there for a little bit. Back in the living room, I'm like, all right, this will, you know, this will be nice. And this is what I was talking about with, I don't want to necessarily say the word bare, but bare. I do love a really minimalistic style, so I don't want to overfill it. And you know, with the living room, it's not huge, so I don't want to just like place something in every single corner. But I also feel like a rug would tie everything together. I really loved that like green and like beige color rug. I thought it would be perfect for this space, but it was a 7x10. I think that would be a little bit too small. I think the largest I would need, I would want to do like a 9x12, but I think I can get away with a 8x10. And I think that 7x10 would just be too little for the space right here. So yeah, I was thinking the two swivel chairs right here with something in the middle of it. I think it would really tie in the living room so much more. And like I said, with me putting together the downstairs, I'm just loving how that's looking. I felt like, dang, now the main living room is like lacking. So yeah, you know, with decor, you got to switch things up, trying to change some things around just to get it to your liking. Take some time to figure out and find that perfect piece. I did place the green pillows and like this I don't know, with this light brown kind of color on there, just to kind of throw off, because I do still love this burgundy throw, and I still wanted to keep it like warm and cozy, even though we weren't doing like the Christmas tree up here like I originally planned for. To keep it cozy and, you know, a little wintry too, I added in these stems. Y'all, they should be ashamed of themselves for selling these little teeny stems, but I kind of like rigged it up, curled the ends of it, and kind of had them like, you know, placed in the vase. And then they also came with like these little white berry things, so I kind of just placed them around like that, just to kind of still add in the winter vibe, that winter feel, without it being like super overdone. Now y'all, I found this candle, the Hotel Collection, and it's in the scent Cabana, inspired by the Ritz-Carlton. Y'all, it smells so freaking good. So I have that burning for a little bit of scent and some ambiance. Yeah, so we're gonna keep on working, you know, with the living room is coming together. I still have the wall art right here. Was thinking about placing like the wreath or something right there, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to overdo it. I really want to keep it simple. I really do love the simplicity of everything. Again, I just want to tie it all in, just to, you know, warm it up a lot more than what it already is. Well, shoot, I want to warm it up at least 85% more than what it already is. So still loving the pieces, you know, still loving what I had, but it's just time to add in and make it look a lot better. So yeah, so this is what we got going on right now. I was thinking also of adding like a floor lamp right there, since I don't have the tree. Y'all know I love a freaking tree. I don't know, I'm going back and forth with with it being in here in the dining room, but I'm gonna let it live in the dining room for a little bit, kind of see what I can kind of work around in here. So that is that. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna get out of here, start celebrating some more. I will vlog and keep you guys up to date with, you know, my activities and my home decor. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely leave me some comments down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.